So here's the scenario. You've gone to an academic conference and you're standing in a big room and there's lots of people and they're all talking amongst themselves and you don't know any of them. How do you network effectively in that kind of situation, especially if many of the people there have names that also appear on the spines of books, which can be a bit intimidating? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about how I approach this kind of environment in the hope that you might find it useful. The first thing is, and this is in many ways the biggest hill to climb, is to be a little bit bold. To be willing to go up to maybe a group of people and look to join that conversation. And so I might go up, introduce myself, perhaps ask a few questions about work or research, things like that. And while I'm doing that, I'll be gauging, do they really want me to be part of this conversation? Because I'm aware that there are plenty of cliques in academia where people really just want to talk amongst themselves, or perhaps old friends catching up after many years, which of course is absolutely fine. In that sort of situation, I would excuse myself and go elsewhere. But let's say that they do want to include me in their conversation, which is great. Like I said, I might ask a few questions about the conference or about work or something like that. And I'll always try and come across as myself, just in a relaxed way, but also being mindful of the fact this is also a professional environment. And then as the conversation unfolds and develops, something else I might just do is to keep an eye out for anyone else who's not being included, but clearly would like to be, and perhaps it would be nice to include them in the conversation. Because, as we already know, sometimes going to a conference where you don't know anyone can be a bit intimidating.